this story in a magazine while I was sitting around in the waiting room at my doctor's office. I was going in for a vasectomy, but okay, I chickened out again and put it off for a rainy day. But I digress. This story was about dream analysis, something I've been thinking a lot about lately because these dreams I've been having are really weird. What would Freud say about all my dreams being about the Tacoma City Council? I've watched maybe 2 or 3 of their meetings on cable in my life, but for some reason, they've been seared into my id or subconscious or whatever. Most guys dream about Angelina Jolie or Jessica Alba, and I can't stop this thing with the Tacoma City Council? It's embarrassing. I mean, last night I had that same dream where a bunch of kids were the mayor and council members, and they were just as screwed up, maybe more.
The camera is running, and I'll say this one more time, Mr. Mayor. My right profile is my best side, and my husband and family are very upset that I continue to be shot from the left. My God, is this too much to ask?
I have discussed this with the TV people, Councilwoman. Right now, we are about to begin. I now proclaim the Tacoma City Council meeting now in session. Please be aware of the newly approved rules pertaining to language and inappropriate behavior.
I know I speak for most people in this great city in saying thank God we came to an agreement for the peace accord. The war is over. I second that proclamation. It's time for us all to begin the healing process and get on with the business of making Tacoma the greatest city on the face of the earth.
Better than New York City?
Absolutely.
Better than London, England?
No question.
Better than Paris, France?
Duh!
Point of order. If I may ask that we now focus our attention to the newly approved resolution prohibiting profane language and abusive behavior now before you. Please review
Give me
them.
a break. I just want to say it's not over and I don't want to recognize this piece of or the paper it's printed on.
Mr. Mayor, my 9-year-old niece is watching this right now on TV Tacoma. Is there a delay or something?
My great-grandmother tapes every council meeting, or at least everyone I'm at, and she does not like potty talk.
It is my position that visuals carry the day in broadcasting. Sound is highly overrated. If the pictures work, who cares about a delay?
It's local cable, not CBS or NBC. They can't afford a delay. Can we please remember our constituents are watching now and may not feel comfortable with this sort of outburst?
Then why don't we all try and remember the U.S. Constitution? This new bylaw goes against the basic rights of U.S. citizens.
I was raised to believe that saying naughty words and being rude to people means to lose your dessert at dinner and maybe the next day at lunch.
In my family, my sister once had to swallow a mouthful of laundry detergent when she took the Lord's name in vain on Christmas.
That's nothing. When my little brother called me a really, really bad name at my aunt and uncle's anniversary party, my mom made him lick the sidewalk on the way to the car.
My parents were very non-judgmental about bad language. To this day, I feel they were weak and ineffectual role models. They lack the basic values Americans everywhere need and desire.
You want to know the truth? I could give a about your parents, okay? I would turn to the premise that this resolution is unwarranted and an insult to any and all citizens who understands what this country stands for.
You know, the lighting is horrendous here. Don't these TV people know what the shadows do to a profile?
I'm starting to get migraine again.
We should move on here. Consider the resolution passed now, binding in this and future council meetings. And now, I understand, we have a citizen who'd like to speak in opposition of Resolution 44B, the proposal to ban mimes in the downtown business district.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, my name is Peter Hartford, and I live in the north end of Tacoma and work at Frank Russell downtown. And it's my feeling that mimes are getting a bad rap in this city. I think they add a lot to the fabric of our society.
May I ask if you're a mime yourself, Mr. Hartford?
Yes, occasionally I have shared this art form with the community here in Tacoma.
You do look sort of familiar. Do you hang out in the corner of 11th and Commerce?
Yeah, I know you. You're that horrible mime on the corner that when people throw stuff at all sorts of things, right? Garbage, water balloons, beer bottles.
The beer bottles are where I draw the line. Last month, 5 stitches. Totally uncalled for. Mimes worldwide sent me emails and cards of condolences just to make me feel better. And that's why I'm here, because mimes are getting a bad rap in Tacoma.
A mime? We are wasting our time listening to the testimony of a mime
Councilman, you are out of order here, and in direct violation of our recently passed resolution, you are hereby censured, and the next violation will result in your removal from our chambers. Do you understand?
Who's going to remove me? You and one army. I can't believe we're wasting the taxpayers' money on this.
This is your last warning. I beg of you to cease and desist.
Mr. Mayor, you.
I think this meeting is out of control. Mr. Mayor, if you were able to do your job, these situations wouldn't be happening. And that is why I'm saying to all the voters of Tacoma now watching at home that I'm announcing my candidacy for mayor next November. The time for change has arrived. Can we take a break here? My makeup is running. I told you to adjust the lighting.
So is there any chance this mime resolution can be defeated? It is a travesty.
So, you too.
Like I said, I must be really screwed up psychologically. Now when I accidentally come across the council meetings, when I'm flipping channels with the remote, I start to break out in a cold sweat. It's like an out-of-body experience. My shrink says the only cure is to unhook cable. I think I'd rather die. A life without the sheriff's report? I don't think so. I gotta go now and take my medication. See ya.